Hi, everybody. Janet Icorst here. What are we going to talk about today? What's going on inside your head? I'm really excited to talk about this because of the potential it has for you, for me, for us, for the collective, for all of creation to live better. That's a pretty big statement, right? So, our thoughts, our beliefs, how our brain, our neurological system, and our body, and all of our energetic fields are working. Are they in coherence? Are there beliefs that are driving the whole system that are causing us real problems that we might not even be aware of? So, I'm pretty sure if you're listening or watching here today, you have an experience and you know about how powerful our declarations are, how powerful our words are, how powerful our beliefs are. So, what we're going to do today, no matter how much experience you have with that, we are going to look at that system, your operating system, and give you an opportunity to upgrade, strengthen, alchemize, rewire whatever needs to happen for you to increase the quality of your life. That means we're looking at our brain chemistry. We're looking at our neurological system. We're examining how our beliefs direct our thoughts, and that directs our body on how to operate. Because we are the directors of our body. Our body responds to what our thought processes are doing. So to start here, I can already feel the energetics amping up here. So I'm inviting you, what I would love for you to do is to get sort of your mind, your heart, and your body all in alignment. And we're going to do that just with our breath and with our intention and with our focus. So whatever you consider your God source light, divine essence, whatever you consider that runs through you, as you, that animates your body, we're first going to invite greater access to that simply and easily. This doesn't have to be hard. We do this a lot. Okay, there. Align your spine a little bit and find that place where you feel more of that organic, authentic you. Breathe and breathe all the way into your belly. I was really practicing when I breathe. We've talked about this, breathing with our whole cellular structure. And what I noticed was that a lot of us don't breathe into our back. We'll breathe, and as we breathe in, our belly will expand, but allow the back part of your lungs and your back to be expanded too. So when you breathe in, allow that to happen. There we go. All right. Fantastic. So from this aligned space, I want to ask, do you really know how powerful your thoughts and your beliefs are? Just consider that for a moment. Our beliefs, whether we're conscious of them or not, affect every aspect of our experience here in our bodies. For instance, there's a lot of people now that are having a lot of emotional releasing, right? And if you're one of those people that are just like doing so well and right in that sweet spot of that wave, yeah, like keep doing that and use this experience to strengthen your true beliefs, right? if you're somebody that has been in emotional processing, what we're going to do is offer you a better, more upgraded discernment mechanism so that you can tell and get down to an underlying belief that might be causing you all kinds of problems and causing you to loop and to spiral in that negative state. So, for instance, if I believe, and this is a very generic example right here, if I believe that I'm not going to get something that I really need, that can drive everything. We then start to, our thoughts then, I'm not going to get my needs met. My thoughts are then like, oh, that's not going to work out. I can't do that. I won't have that. And then we start to act like it. And what that does energetically, it creates literally a force field where I won't get my needs met. Just take a breath on this here. This is so profound, and what I am offering here and what I'm inviting you to do is open up your awareness more of how that happens in your body. And is there a belief right now that's causing you problems? And we're going to ask that that be revealed, as many as possible here, so that you can shift them and change your experience on this planet. Right now, there's so many beliefs, so many ideas, so much information being put into the field. A lot of it's not true. A lot of it doesn't apply to us. Some of it is partially true. And some of it's based on a belief system that basically supports a version of us being controlled by outward forces. That's not my experience. And I have let go of that belief. And when it comes back in and gets reprogrammed in me, I let that go. No one or no thing has power over me ever unless I allow that to be so. Right? So we want to have those discernment mechanisms. We want our whole body and our energetic field to be on. We want to have access to that source frequency, that pure life force essence that we are and can't not be. We want that to be accessible so that when something comes in and it's like, that doesn't feel right, we get to look at it, see what's behind and underneath all of it, and own what's true for us. So this is powerful. This is so powerful. I have spun out on emotional spirals so many times. And what I realize is that there's a belief underneath there that keeps me spiraling. If I believe I'm not enough, and something happens in my life that proves that, or I get a memory from childhood, or any circumstance happens that triggers that I am not enough, I am going to spiral. And we don't have to do that anymore. And emotional processing is important, right? It's important when it needs to be done. When it doesn't, it doesn't. So to feel and let that go, beautiful. To feel and spiral, not so good. And that's where we get to up our discernment mechanisms to see what's underneath there. Now, some of these programs, unworthiness, I've got that. I've chipped away at it for over 3 decades, and I don't operate out of that most of the time. And it still comes up because it's really being that whole idea is being, it's in the collective, right? So I'm exposed to systems that support that I am less than whoever, right? And so that comes up and will continue to come up for me to transmit, for me to own what is really true so that I can live from my authentic life force energy. I was talking with someone this morning, and it was interesting because there's so much going on in the world right now, and I can't keep track of who's at war with whom and what's actually happening. And I continue to show up and hold this light frequency so strongly. And when something's not in alignment, a thought, a belief, a cycling of something inside my mind, I examine it, I go to the core of it and deal with it there. And we are getting to the core of these beliefs that keep us limited and small. Let's just keep breathing here and keep that life force flowing through you, that pure power that is you. The stuff going on inside your head, the ones we really want to go for today are the thoughts and beliefs that limit you in any way, that are restrictive. So let's just do a little inventory here of something, a little an awareness exercise, I want to call it, where something in your life has been problematic. Okay. If you don't have that, just focus on the life force that you are and let it radiate and get stronger. Okay, so if you have something right now that you is in your consciousness where you have felt restricted, breathe into that now. What is that underlying driver of that? And is it true? I can tell you a matter of fact, it's not. We are unlimited beings. And I'm not talking about being unrealistic here. I'm talking about looking at ways that my belief system has kept me from creating, from experiencing those things that are aligned with my soul and consciousness itself. Those heart's desires that we have are pure. That's what consciousness, God, universal life force energy wants to experience through us as us in these bodies. And those get supported. So when we hold that strong, and that's based on a belief of possibility, this is shifting anything from negative thinking to positive thinking. This is opening up doorways for you right now, aligned with your sole purpose here, for things to happen in incredible, magical, aligned ways. And this is not unrealistic thinking. This is using pure power in a good way. So right now, I want you to just hold that light, that pure life force energy, and cleanse and purify your mind of any thoughts that are limiting you with such love and such reverence. Those thoughts, those beliefs, those patterns at certain times in our life have served a purpose. And most of those, if they're limiting in any way, are not helpful anymore. Trust in your pure soul essence to shift those now. This is your neurological system. This is your brain. This is your DNA. Allow that to happen now. This is how we shift reality. This is how we do it when we clear our minds so that our minds are aligned with our higher levels and our pure life force energy. That mind is aligned with our heart. That channel is open. Our third eye, our pineal gland is turned on, active, and supporting our pure thoughts, our pure intentions. And that channel goes all the way, divine mind, divine heart, all the way into your lower chakra system for things to physicalize in this world, in your life. So allow that to happen now. Put your hands on your belly, invitation here, and breathe. Cleanse and purify anything that restricts you from using your currency in ways that are aligned with pure consciousness. Breathe into your belly. Breathe your whole body here in alignment. What is it that would really light you up? How is it that you can use your mind in positive ways? We don't have to use our mind, what I want to call our lower mind, like we did. Excuse me, I burped there. We don't have to do that anymore. It used to be we were so driven in that survival way from the ego lower self. When we have enough of that power on board, which you have access to right now, that mind doesn't have to operate like that anymore. Our lower mind, I'll say, takes direction from the all of us. Let that open up. Let the all of you open up more now. And I'm talking dimensionally. I'm talking about other planetary consciousness that you have connection to and are living in right now. That's the kind of allness, wholeness, whole beingness I'm talking about. Allow yourself to be the brightest, biggest version that you are, and allow those things that you know and other versions of yourself to be accessible to you now. So you are personally living a version of unity consciousness within you, the fractal of source that you are. Let that unify, let that cleanse and purify whatever had been going on in your mind that isn't helpful. Let that reorganize your neurological system now, and let that channel all the way into your whole body, your lower chakra system, all the way to your root chakra, where a lot of those restrictive survival mechanisms have been operating. Let those cleanse and purify and be so strong that you are here in that relaxed, confident way to live, to really live, no matter what the outside circumstances are doing, no matter how many wars are happening, no matter how much conflict there is. This is you. Important, vital in terms of the all. The greatest service that we can live and be is allowing this life force energy to radiate through every part of ourselves and live from that space. My apologies. I think my dog just got her delivery from Chewy's, so she's having a response to that. I want to offer you so much love and so much support right now to shine brighter, to clean up any of those beliefs that are not in alignment, that restrict you or constrict you. Use the ones I am pure power based on unconditional love. There's a good one. I know you know what these are for yourself. I know that it's right here for you. Live from that place. Blessings and so much love to you. Please like, comment, share, and bye for now.